Hi grade 4 and 5. I have re-recorded this part of the video several times. I don't have my whiteboard set up, but welcome to Wednesday's ELA. I'm glad you could join me. We're going to do a quick little activity where you go through some reading and we try to figure out why the sentence is not quite correct. So grab your pencils, grab your sheet. We're going to learn about run-on sentences, which is something that I am guilty of often. It's something I'm working on in my own writing, so I figured why not do a little lesson of it? Maybe I will learn something too. All right, without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so let's get started with our ELA grade 4 and 5. So it says, a run-on sentence is made up of two or more sentences that run together. Run-on sentences make your writing hard to read. Now, I am bad. This is something I still work on, is run-on sentences. I often will try to put too many things in one sentence and say too much, just like I do when I'm talking in real life, and then it doesn't make sense to my reader, and I'm working on, it's something been working on for a long time. So this is good practice for me too. So read aloud each paragraph, then answer the question. So paragraph 1. Maria's family has Thanksgiving at her grandmother's house every year. Grandma has the biggest table in the family. It can fit turkey, enchiladas, and many more goodies. So we all bring our favorite dishes and eat a big meal. Then we go for a long walk at the beach. Okay, now let's do the next one. Maria's family has Thanksgiving at her grandmother's house every year because Grandma has the biggest table and it can fit turkey, enchiladas, and many more goodies. So we all bring our favorite dishes and eat a big meal, and then we go for a long walk on the beach. So the first question is, why is paragraph 2 a run-on sentence? Well, because it's just one sentence. Up here you can see, so these are the sentences. Maria's family has Thanksgiving at her grandmother's house every year. That's one sentence. It's talking about one thing. Grandma has the biggest table in the family. That's a second sentence. That's probably why they have their dinners there. It can fit turkey, enchiladas, and many more goodies. Okay, that's another sentence. So we all bring our favorite dishes and eat a big meal. Then we go for a long walk at the beach. So that's saying the same thing, but it's broken into sentences to give you a break. Now let's read this one more time. Maria's family has Thanksgiving at her grandmother's house every year because Grandma has the biggest table and it can fit a turkey, enchiladas, and many more goodies. So we all bring our favorite dishes and we eat a big meal, and then we go for a long walk on the beach. That could be broken up into smaller sentences. So we can say it is a run-on sentence. Because what she's trying to say, because the author doesn't break their paragraph into sentences at all. Doesn't break their paragraph down. Into sentences. It's almost like they don't exist. He or she, it says Maria, so I keep saying she, but doesn't break them down into sentences. It's just one thought, it just kind of streams out. And you could break this into sentences because we have the example of how it can be done. Okay, now we're going to go to the B. It says rewrite each run-on sentence and turn it into two smaller sentences. So I am going to do the first one with you guys, and then I am going to let you do the second one, okay? So let's read it. Adam walks fast towards the water, and the rest of us walk behind him while looking at for shells and rocks. Okay, and so if you look, Adam walks fast towards the water could be its own sentence. And then you could say, the rest of us walk behind him while looking for shells and rocks. So you have to see where the two thoughts are. Okay, so let's rewrite it. Adam walks fast toward the water. And they're just rewriting it. same words, and then you put a period because there's a new sentence. The rest of us walk behind him. And I'm going to take out while, and I'm just going to say looking, I'm going to put a comma, for shells and rocks. So I've put it into two sentences. You could also do Adam walks fast towards the water, the rest of us walk behind him. And then you can say, we are looking for shells and rocks. Or you could saw, yeah, Adam walks fast towards the water. The rest of us walk behind him, looking for shells and rocks. Okay, so it doesn't sound like Adam is looking for the shells and the rocks. It sounds like the rest of us are, or the rest of them are. Okay, sentence number 2. I was gonna make you guys do this by yourself, but I know this is a new skill, and I think you do need me to go over it with you. If you think you can do it by yourself, please just do it. If you would like some explanation, keep tuning in. So, Aunt Sarah builds sandcastles in the summer once she won money in a contest and bought a bike. So it is probably talking about a sandcastle contest, but these are two different thoughts. So she builds sandcastles in the summer. That's its own sentence. Once she won money in a contest and bought a bike. Okay, so Aunt Sarah builds sandcastles in the summer once she won money in a contest and bought a bike. And I'm guessing we could say in a sandcastle contest, but I don't think you even need to do that. You could add it. If you want. In a sandcastle contest and bought a bike. So let's rewrite that. Aunt Sarah builds sand castles once she won money in, and again, you could add in a sandcastle contest, but we've already said that, so I'm just going in a contest and bought a bike. Now, what I am suggesting is you really think next time you're writing, and if you want to put things in one big sentence, remember how when you break it up, it makes it better for the reader because it makes more sense to the reader. So each sentence is kind of its own thought, right? So I'm going to read this one more time. Maria's family has Thanksgiving at her grandmother's house every year. Okay, that's one thought. Grandma has the biggest table in the family. That's probably the reason why they do it. That's its own thought. It's its own sentence. It can fit turkey, enchiladas, and many more goodies. That's its own thought. So we all bring our favorite dishes and eat a big meal. Then we go for a long walk on the beach. Okay. This is, yeah. So that's what our ELA was today. Just practicing breaking up our writing into sentences. You guys are pretty good at doing that. I know sometimes we get excited and we have so many things we want to say, so it all gets put into one sentence. So try to remember when you're working to break your writing up into sentences and thoughts. It'll make it easier for everyone else to understand. All right, that is the end of my ELA for today. Have a great day, and I will see you on Friday for more ELA. Remember, in addition to this video, you also, and this assignment, you also have other ELA things that are options for today. So spelling is an option. Please try to work on that. You have a test on Friday, or a suggested test on Friday. Writing is an option. If you want some writing prompts, send me a message, but you can also do free writing. Or, and I'd love to see your writing. Love it. I love seeing your writing. No matter what you write, it's always fun to read. Or, You could also work on listening to the novel study. So the novel study is something that I will be posting another one today. So there's one coming out, one came out Monday and one's coming out Wednesday. You can work on the novel study. We also have an ELA meeting today at 1. It's Wednesday. If you're watching this on Wednesday morning and it's not 1 o'clock yet, you can join us for the ELA meeting at 1. You have lots of options for ELA. I'm trying to just do short lessons with different things that you can pick. Anyway, or you could go read a book. That would be awesome too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for checking in for ELA, and I will see you again for ELA on Friday with your spelling test video. Have a great one, guys.